Dean, I know the outcome of this game is last game, but this felt more like a win. I'm sure you were much more encouraged by how it happened compared to Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, we had a little reenactment in the second period there where we turned the puck over and gave them momentum, and obviously they scored. But you know, what was encouraging for us as a group is that the players talked about it more on the bench than the coaching staff did. So that's what we reinforced between the second and third, is that they were talking about it and saying all the right things, and now we had to, you know, go out and do the right things, and we thought we did that in the third period.
Dean, with Kevin, I mean, especially this last little run that he's been on, he seems to obviously score the pretty goals, you know, like his first one tonight, but also the gritty go to the net goals. How important is it for him to become, you know, to be a consistent scorer, to be a well-rounded scorer and score in different situations?
Well, you know what, I've been fortunate to have seen Kevin play for a long time now, and when Kevin has success like he's having, and he has it in a team atmosphere where, you know, even the last assist there that he made, like he could have went in and tried to score and, you know, get a hat trick or what have you. And when Kevin Fiala is a good teammate and he's sharing the puck and he's playing within the system and doing all those right things, Kevin Fiala has success. So we were very encouraged with how he played. His attitude, his demeanor, his body language on the ice and on the bench was real good.
Last one for me, Dean. Just, yeah, I mean, we think of Kevin as a goal scorer, but how much of his game can continue to grow in the passing, the playmaking, the vision? Passing up a hat trick, that probably speaks to character, but just there is that other side to his game as well, right?
Yeah, and when someone like that, obviously, that, you know, teams know you're a gifted goal scorer, and you can shoot, and as he can, then you get people drawn to you, and that's when, you know, if you have good vision, which he does, and sees the ice, sees the plays open up, and he makes those passes, then obviously he makes people around him better because of it. It's wonderful to be, you know, skilled and have the opportunity to score goals, but it's also wonderful to to make people better around you, and he certainly did that tonight.
Go ahead, Dan.
Hey, Dean, when you have Matt Zuccarello, especially with his pedigree, playing the way he is right now, I mean, how much better can that really make your top 6 forward group, your top 9 forward group overall? Well,
as you all know, we struggled to score goals, and we have struggled to score goals. And when you can have somebody that is an offensive player, it adds obviously to something that we were missing. And and he's done that in the 3 games. He's created offensively. Last game he was involved in a pile of scoring chances, even though it didn't translate, into like it did tonight here. But, he when he's skating like that and when he's pushing people back, like he's done the last couple of games, pushing D back and then hooking off or cutting back or whatever, the terminology you want to use, he sees people, he sees the guy going to the net, he sees the defenseman, he sees all the different options, and picks the right one. And, it gives us an opportunity to have an offensive threat with him in the lineup for sure.